What do YouTube? It's your boy JayrockReacts, aka Jay, and we back with another video, man. 12 animal attacks that will freak you out. I'm gonna be honest with you. If an animal attacks me, it better be expecting what's coming from them. So let's just tap in.
These 12 freaky animal encounters could very well be the reason you never leave your house again. Number 12. This terrifying video begins with popular YouTuber YBS Youngbloods recording his paddleboarding experience. Later on, though, he comes across a very unexpected visitor.
Look how close this big fella is.
Fuck no.
Look at him. Oh. I mean, I could easily touch that if I wanted to, but I don't want to chill with him.
Moments later, the situation escalates as the camera shows the shark engaging in its predatory behavior towards a nearby turtle.
Oh no! Oh! Holy shit!
You trying to save the damn turtle? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. It's human nature. Let it happen. The turtle probably is going to survive. You can't. You're in the middle of the water. You barely can swim as fast as anything in the ocean. Let it happen.
After failing to catch its prey, the hungry predator becomes aggressive, leading it to switch its attention towards the man filming it.
Oh, I'm between the tiger and the turtle. Uh-oh. Oh! Oh my God! Oh, look at the teeth marks! Look at the teeth marks! Look at this!
Luckily, the shark does not harm him, enabling him to get back to shore safely. Number 11. Filmed in Yellowstone National Park, this video begins by showing a pair of bison suddenly charging towards some onlookers just a few feet away.
Keep going! Hey!
Oh, shit.
Shocked and horrified by this terrifying event, the crowd tries their best to give helpful instructions to the poor girl on the ground.
Yo, imagine you're running away and you just
Thankfully, after a while, both giants decide to leave the woman alone, allowing her to leave unharmed. Number 10. This horrifying animal encounter begins with Victoria Vodar, a vlogger, recapping her recent experience during a trip to Africa. After this, she talks about one encounter with an aggressive giant black rhino, which almost ended her life. The terrifying close call begins with Victoria and a tour guide finding two.
Why do people go do dumb shit like this, bro? Why are we going out into the wild and just trying to fuck with animals? You're
Black
going into the
rhinos
territory,
grazing
really
in the grass.
Like, come on, bro.
Then when you least expect it, you suddenly realize that the world can shift in an instant.
You got that tranquilizer dart. You better
At
use
first,
it, bitch.
everything seems to be going well as they get pictures and close-ups, but then things quickly go south after one rhino does this.
Oh, shit. With the tranquilizer dart at?
In the panic, she drops her camera, and the giant rhino manages to knock the firearm out of the tour guide's hands, making things worse.
The rhino knocks the... What? Yo, I understand protection of animals and shit like that, bro, but shit like that, bro, it just...
Fortunately, after the first charge, the animal decides to run away, leaving no one harmed. Number 9. Captured in Alaska, this short clip begins with a tourist recording a huge grizzly bear approaching them during one of their expeditions. Moments later, the bear gets close enough for the group to see its large body and sharp claws, which scares them even more.
Hey, bear. Here, come with me. Oh. You get behind me. Hey, bear. Hey.
Despite the already terrifying situation that the group is in, it suddenly becomes more frightening after the predator does this.
Get on out here.
Oh, hell no.
Fine.
Thankfully, the bear does not come closer to the group and leaves after a while.
That nigga's
Number
hungry.
8. If you think being inside a car protects you from lions, this clip will make you think again. In the beginning, it all starts off with a male lion curiously investigating a car full of terrified people.
What you did? What? Oh, you're trying to get these horrible people in there.
Kevin Richardson, the well-known lion whisperer, then comes to the rescue as he attempts to call the male lion away from the car. Despite his numerous efforts to call the predator away, it does not listen and instead becomes more curious, leading to this.
No, he's got up. Let him around. Up.
After this, he is left with no choice but to tell the driver to drive away, as the lion seems unable to...
Bro, what are we doing? Why are we not driving away? I would have been pulled off. The fuck?
Lose interest. As the car drives away, more lions get intrigued and start to chase it, which makes the situation even more dangerous.
Just keep going.
Oh, no.
Fortunately, the predators decide to leave the car alone after it drives further away. Number 7. At the start of this fear-inducing shark encounter, a fisherman can be seen recording a tiger shark swimming around him. Moments later, the situation becomes much worse after the predator decides to approach him, which leads to these terrifying events. Despite already being poked by the fisherman's spear, the shark still circles around him, even approaching him again, despite the first warning.
Shoot!
After being poked again, the predator seems to have learned its lesson, yet much to the man's surprise, it approaches him again. Unfortunately, the clip cuts early, and what happens next remains unknown. Number 6. This frightening clip starts off with a man recording a huge elephant investigating a group of tourists trying to pass by on the dirt road. The group try their best to sit still and remain calm to avoid angering or surprising the large animal walking around them.
Oh, he's bugging.
The encounter remains controlled so far, but the tourists remain calm in order to avoid escalating the situation further. Woefully, what happens next is unknown, since the clip ends prematurely. Number 5. National parks are popular destinations for tourists, but they are also home to some of the most dangerous predators. In the beginning of the clip, a large grizzly bear can be seen walking in circles in the road as multiple park rangers attempt to drive it away. The grizzly eventually makes its way back into the bushes, yet it does not walk away completely and instead stays near the road. Remaining a threat, the park rangers fire warning shots at the animal, hoping that the sound will scare it further into the trees. Failing to scare the predator by using loud sounds, the park rangers ultimately decide to take drastic measures, leading to this happening.
Oh, they shot at him? Damn.
The bear gets hit by hazing shots, which leads it to run further into the trees, making the rangers' method successful. Thankfully, they are able to drive the bear away, leaving no one harmed. Number 4. If you ever planned on going cage diving, this clip will make you think again. This intense encounter starts with two women recording their shark cage diving trip in Moselle Bay, South Africa. During the dive, a great white can be seen biting their cage aggressively, which scares them tremendously, as only the bars separate them from its jaws.
I think one time I had seen something where like the shark can break the damn bars.
Despite the women's terror, the cage operator continues to bait and entice the predator, waving a chunk of fish meat near the cage. Fortunately, the cage protected the women throughout the entire encounter. Number 3. Filmed in Oregon, this nerve-wracking video starts with a man face-to-face with a curious and cautious mountain lion. At first, both the predator and the man remain as still as possible in order to avoid escalating the situation further. After a while, though, the animal starts to move as the man talks about whether to shoot the predator or not.
Shoot it! Shoot the thing!
Did I shoot you? Huh?
Fortunately for both of them, the mountain lion decides to back away slowly. Number 2. This unusual video starts with a man recording a saltwater crocodile rapidly swimming towards him. Realizing that the predator wasn't going to stop, he prepares for the worst as something terrifying happens. His boat collides with the crocodile, scaring him and making him lose balance. But luckily, he does not fall out of the boat. Number 1. Recorded in Russia, this animal encounter shows a tourist trying to get closer to a young brown bear they had just encountered.
Once again, what are we doing? Why did we get out, or whatever we were in, why did we get out the car to entertain this right here? What sense does that make to get out the car and go antagonize a baby bear? His father or mother is near. Does that make any sense?
Thinking that it wasn't that dangerous, the tourist stupidly turns his back, which gives the bear the opportunity to do this.
Got his ass.
Thankfully, the predator does not reach him in time, and they drive away quickly. Thanks for watching until the end.
Yeah.
Check out...
Yo, man, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. What sense does that make? If y'all ever experience anything like that, bro, don't be dumb. Don't be retarded. Don't be trying to Mr. Investigate. Turn the other way. Go the other way. If there's something like that happens, never go back. Turn the other way. But yeah, man. As always, like, comment, subscribe. More videos coming soon. Let's go.